All right, greetings, sixth grade social studies students. This is just kind of an overview of what I think this is going to look like as we move forward. Obviously, I'm going to adjust to you guys and see how things are going as we move through things. We're going to be doing some block scheduling, so that means that you're going to do social studies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it'll take you approximately 20 minutes. We're going to learn what's important and get down to business, because I know that learning remotely is going to have some challenges. I'm going to be extremely flexible. You know, if you don't have time to get something done, you just need to contact me. The best way to contact me, first of all, is by email. I am at home with my three kids. One is 5, and I have the twins that are 2 years old. So my availability kind of depends on when they're doing certain things schedule-wise. My one son is actually doing preschool still at home, and I'm trying to homeschool him as well. But normally what will happen in both math and social studies, I'll talk in the math classroom. I'll have a different video here that you guys will be able to watch on Friday. But anyways, what'll happen at 8 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the assignments will appear. I'll have a description of what I want you to do, and then you'll be able to hopefully get these things done in a timely manner. And once again, I just want to do what's critical, because I realize that each of you has your own circumstance, and you have other classes that you need to do things in. So the first thing is that, you know, in Google Classroom, you're used to it. Announcements, you know, kind of the format on the stream side of things. It'll be a little bit more detailed. It'll have the date, it'll have the assignment description, and when it's going to be due. So something that you need to get used to is if I put in a quiz, it's going to be on the classwork side. So up here, you're probably used to your stream and your classwork, but the quizzes are pretty easy. They're self-scoring quizzes that'll be in Google. This is your India quiz, for instance. I'll preview it here. It'll look something like this. Here's the where was the first ancient civilization of India built, and you would select the correct answer. It'll score it. It'll show you the score at the end. It's not going to show you the correct answer because, you know, I was a sixth grader once too. If I go through it and I miss them and I have all the correct answers, it's pretty easy for your buddy to get the correct answers. So most of the time, 5 to 10 questions. There might be some tests that I do later on that have a few more questions, but you know, as we get started here, I want this to be pretty simple for you guys, as it is new to all of us, and I realize that overloading you guys with a bunch of information is probably the last thing we want to do right now. We also will be able to work in IXL a little bit. Most of the IXL things we're going to do are going to be for review, so you'll see on the first day that, you know, I'm showing you this video. The video is going to be 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. Hopefully I quit talking here pretty soon and you get to work. And then I'm going to link the IXL directly to you as I do in math. And this is the IXL that you're going to be doing is over the Neolithic period. And if you remember that, that's the Old Stone Age. The New Stone Age. The Old Stone Age was Paleolithic, and Neolithic is when agriculture kind of changed the world. But there's only, I think, a few questions that you have to go through in there. So it's not overly time consuming on your end, and it's kind of reviewing, you know, some of the topics that we need to touch on, make sure that we understand what was really critical to know in sixth grade. We've already gone through it, and you should have no problem with it. So take this week to kind of you know, dip your toe in the water a little bit, and on Tuesday of next week then we'll have a lengthier assignment with some assessment with it. So as we go, once again, the best thing to do, any questions that you have, just email me. If I don't get to it right away during the day, I'll be checking it at various times when my schedule at home allows me to check it. I'll get back to you. If there's any technical issues, let's say I create a quiz, this could happen. I forget to select an answer, and you go through it, you're like, there is no selection here. You need to say, hey, number 5 on the India quiz has an issue. And then I'll go in and I'll correct it and put a post in Google Classroom. But every day for me, and I think this would go for the other teachers in 5th and 6th grade, check Google Classroom daily. That should be kind of your first thing that you do as a student. Go in and see if there's any announcements, see if there's work in there. And it should be pretty simple. But once again, if we have issues, let's all work together to solve them, because this is new to all of us, you as students and me as a teacher. I've never videoed myself and tried to teach before, so this is new and a little bit uncomfortable for me, to be honest. But we'll get used to it and we'll pull through. So good luck. And let me know once again if I need to change anything. Just communicate with me and I'll communicate with you guys as best as I can. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you're all safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.